B-Bone. Happy Friday, y'all. Today is Freestyle Friday. We made it another week down. I always say, take it day by day, one day at a time. Be grateful when we wake up in the morning. We have another opportunity to deal with whatever is in front of us and to enjoy and all the things that we've been blessed with. How about that? All right. And so in the meantime, between time, I'm going to start you out with some positive vibes because I believe it's going to be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, yo. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, yo. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good.
In my head. Good morning, Brandilla.
Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself the foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best.
Man, I'll take it.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey, good morning. Happy May 3rd, y'all. It is Friday. Okay, we have landed another weekend. Brandilla, is this the weekend you graduate? Brandilla, Miss Brandilla. Is this the weekend you graduate? I need to know. May is an interesting month. It is Taurus season. We have any Taurus on here? You know, Taurus is one of those signs. My baby daddy was a Taurus. Y'all know he did. But my baby daddy was a Taurus, and I think Tauruses are pretty cool. I mean, I know he became a crackhead, but that ain't had nothing to do with his personality, right? That was some deeper shit. Oh, 5'9". Okay, next Thursday, I'll be at the Sugar Bar in the city because I haven't been out in a while. Not like out to like a lounge or whatever, but going to the Sugar Bar to hang out with my girlfriend because she invited me out. And I said, okay, you know what? Let me go because I have not been out in a while. And it'll be nice to go out and mingle with some friends, right? And so on 5/9, I'll be at the Sugar Bar, but I will be thinking about you walking that stage, Brandilla. Congratulations to you. I know that was hard work, all right? That's such a milestone. I know you're proud of yourself. And I know your daughter is proud of you too. Welcome May 3rd. Damn it, y'all. You know, yesterday, the house is a funny thing. I was in the house yesterday and I was freezing. And I was like, is it cold outside? Like, it is freezing. Baby, it was whole 70 something degrees outside, but my house was cold. It's so funny how the house keeps this cold temperature. I opened up the windows and let the heat in, and the whole temperature in my house changed. I was like, wow. I thought the whole time it was cold outside, but it was just a little chilly in my house. So finally, the weather is trying to break. Thank God, because I was confused. I was wondering, why am I sitting around in hoodies and drinking hot chocolate and shit in fucking May? Like, I'm ready to go outside. I'm ready to get my walking on. You know, this weekend I might do my first walk. Normally in the spring and in the summer, I incorporate walking as a part of my exercise routine. And I love to go to this park in Saddlebrook over here where I live, and I walk the park on Sundays. Normally, I do a 5 mile walk in the park. Being that this will be my first walk, I'm probably just gonna do a 3 mile walk, just to get my legs going, because I know people be like, well, Robin, you've been riding your bike for forever. Yes, but different muscles. And on top of the fact that I'm riding my bike 6 days a week, last spring, summer, when I was riding my bike and walking, I realized that I started my walking miles a little bit too aggressive. I started right out the box, walking during the week 3 miles around my neighborhood, and then on Sunday I would walk 5 miles in the park. My legs were so fucking sore. Like, sitting on the toilet made me cry. Like, moving around in the bed, I was moaning and groaning. All right. And don't talk about when you're about to, anything with the stretching of the legs had me in tears. And so I don't want to be that in that much pain this year. So I got to do it slow. So Sunday, I'll probably do my first walk at the park. It'll be 3 miles. And then during the week, I'll go out and maybe walk like 1.5 miles for the first week during the week, and then gradually increase over time, just to get my legs, warmed up, juiced up for the extra shit that I'm trying to incorporate. Um, just a part of my routine. And I like being outside. So, walking is one of those things that gives me dual comfort. I'm walking, I'm getting exercise, and I'm also in nature. So I feel like I get thinking time, quiet time, a sense of peace. I get to connect with nature. It's just a beautiful feeling. And I love walking with people, but I can certainly just walk by myself, because I love that quiet, personal time that walking gives me, especially in the park, because the park is real green. It has these narrow little paths. Sometimes you're on the path by yourself, which can be and look a little scary, but thank God I have survived each walk. All right. I wouldn't do that in Central Park, but I feel okay in this park over here. All right. And so that's just my tidbit of what I do on a daily basis and what I plan on doing on a daily basis now that the weather is breaking a little bit. Because, sometimes you have to change up your routine. And all winter long, I'm in the house riding my bike. I got to break up the routine, get different scenery, different energy, draw different energy. All right. Give the body something else. That's what I'm working on. Yeah. And so that's that. The other thing I was talking about today on TikTok was, before I get into the positive read, is rent. I want to know, serious question. I know I talk about it every now and again, but seriously, AG and I was talking about it the other day. Good morning, Hillbilly. And I really, 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 really honestly want to know, what are they doing? Like, who's going to be able to afford their rent? That is really fucking scary. I'm being serious, y'all. Like, rent prices are superseding salary increases, right? And then there'll be a population of people that'll go, oh, go buy a house. Okay, that's not the answer for everybody. Everybody don't want a fucking house. At 57, I don't want a whole fucking house. I don't want to worry about no roof. I don't want to worry about shit, right? And to go buy a condo, condos are very expensive, all right? Interest rates are high. The condo prices are expensive. The condos around here are like 350. Okay? That's not including your amenities, when your amenities can be anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000. Where the fuck are people going to live? Yes, and then there are those population of people that go, well, move. Move. It's so easy to move. Like, just pick my shit up and just move. Like, I got a whole job. Right? And so I'm living in the place that I'm living because this is where I work. This is where my life is. So it's not easy. So for the people that live here and work here in New York and New Jersey and have to stay in New York and New Jersey because of their jobs, right? How the fuck are they going to be able to afford apartments? Even the 1-bedroom, the studio apartments, everything is so fucking expensive. Then there'll be a population of people that say, move further out, like to the south, where it's cheaper. We got a few of those. And I did that once. I had my house out in Sparta. It cost me so much money to maintain my car. I was driving 100 miles round trip. Okay? A day. Okay, just to go to work. I was tired. I was aggravated. My car had 100,000 miles on it and it wasn't even old. And so you're going to pay one way or the other. Okay? So I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. I've been a homeowner and now I'm a home renter and I'll own again, but not here, right? I'll own again in Florida, most definitely. But not here. Okay. And even when I own in Florida, hopefully I buy something in some kind of community where I don't have to mow my fucking grass and deal with shit. And the only reason why I'm going to purchase in Florida is because, it's probably affordable. I say probably because where my mother lives is getting sky high. But I would not buy anything here in New York and New Jersey. No, no, sir, no, ma'am. No. Yes, Brandilla. And that's what thank you, Brandilla. And that's what I'm waiting for. At this point in my life, I'm 57. It would be absurd for me to go buy a house, right? When I could go move into, actually, Brandilla, there's some that I could move into now, 55 and older. I can actually purchase a home in a development right now, in a senior citizen development at my age, right? And so these are the things that I'm looking into. There's a place in Florida called Good morning, Valerie. There's a place in Florida called The Villages, and they have different locations in Florida. I'm going to take a look at those. I'm going to take a look at a couple of senior citizen residential neighborhoods, right? When I say neighborhoods, I'm talking about the senior citizen communities that have townhomes, private homes, apartments, all in the same development where they have their own grocery stores and shit like that. Like, I want to be the one to have a golf cart parked in my driveway so I could just drive my golf cart to the grocery store that's in my development. They literally have developments like that in Florida. And so those are the ones that I'm going to be targeting first, right? But New York and New Jersey, y'all could kiss my ass. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking the fuck way. My mother lives in a 55 plus building, and her building is beautiful. She rents, right? But they got somewhere you could buy. Okay, Brandilla. Yes, active adult community. That's what I want, Cena. That's what I want. I want an active adult community. That's the fuck what I want, because I am so active, okay? And when I go to the bingo games and shit, I want it to be the fuck popping. Okay? Because I'm going to be that bitch in there talk about bingo. The fuck? Active adult community. That's what I want. But New Jersey, no. The fuck? All-inclusive resorts, yeah, I know. I believe it was you, Hillbilly, that mentioned that people live in all-inclusive resorts. And I think I saw a special on TV. People live in all-inclusive resorts. People living on boats. There was this woman who posted her son on a boat. It's on social media somewhere. I'm sure someone on here saw it. And she was admiring her son who was laying in a hammock on a sailboat. And she says they live on a sailboat. And somebody was like, how do you live on a sailboat in the Caribbean? Like, how do you get groceries? Do you have friends? And they were like, we got a lot of friends. There's a lot of people who live on their boats and homeschool their children. And they shop in the Caribbean. They go to the grocery store. They bring the groceries back to their boat. They are living life. Like, people are finding different ways of living without being a slave to the economy. Congratulations, Aquanda. Yes. Good morning, Aquanda. Congratulations. I know they busy at my mother's building too, Cena. Valerie, right? Can we move to the same community, Valerie? Because, baby, imagine you and I living in the same community. You want to come to Florida anyway, Valerie. I'm telling you, come to fucking Florida. Let's go into the same active adult community. We will have a ball, I'm telling you. Shit. I'm with that shit. Listen, every day is full of stress, Aquanda. Trust me. But try to handle it the best way you can. I know you do, Val. I know you do. Please, we got to plan this. You know, there was something that floated around social media that showed a girl posted her mom. Good morning, mother. A girl posted her mom, her mom's friends. And she said all of her mom's friends, they retired and got a house in the same active adult community. And when she posted the video, it was her mom and all her friends dancing on one of the friends, decks. And I was like, or porches. And I was like, damn, that is so nice to live in a community with your fucking friends. Val, we got to plan that. Because I want to live in a community with my friends. Yes, we got to be retired, Val. So 8 more years, I'm planning. Unless they lay me off, I'm going to Florida sooner. Right? But listen, baby, I am planning to be in some active adult community in Florida, in St. Petersburg. I'm looking around that neighborhood, not far from St. Petersburg. That's the area that I'm aiming, y'all. That's it. Oh, you working 3 more years. You might be to Florida before me, unless something happens and changes my plans. But I'm definitely going because, fuck. Really and truly, I would love to move to another country. For a girl that, okay, Val, for a girl that never traveled by herself to like a foreign country, like by herself, like I'm not meeting nobody there, like I'm doing the whole trip by myself. I just been thinking lately, like I would love to be able to move to another country. I feel like my money will be longer in another country. Right? I don't know. It's a lot to think about. But happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Today is May 3rd, and May is the month of acceptance. All right. Yesterday's message was deep as fuck, y'all. Deep as fuck. All right. Yesterday's message is when I get there, everyone will not be there. That means sometimes you got to drop people off along your travels. Right. That's where I want to go. Costa Rica. That's where I said I want to go. I would love to go to Costa Rica. I would. I heard they're friendly It's easy to live there. Yup, people are living in Honduras too. hmm You know, it's something to think about. It really, really is. Because, I want to flip flop it with some, no bra and just a sundress and some flip flops. I just don't want to get dressed. I don't want to, Lamone. Okay. I know you do, mother. I know you do. I would love to live in Costa Rica. Okay? I would. I know. Don't tempt me, Aquanda, because I will plan a Costa Rica trip just to test the waters. I will. I will. All right, that's a good idea. Costa Rica trip for coffee with friends, just to tap the waters and see what it's like in Costa Rica. Right, that's a good idea, Quanda. 2027 sound good to me. I love it. I love it. So let's get into the positive read of the day. Today is Friday, y'all, and I'm so glad. I'm looking forward to the end of the day when I take my shower and I just wind it down and chill. I'll probably run out and get me a bottle of wine so that I can relax and just chill and lay back later on. But until then, let's get into it. May 3rd, the month of acceptance. I am now receptive to the idea that I can make more things. I can make things more difficult than they need be. Sometimes we are the obstacles in our own way. It says, I can make things more difficult than they need be. And that's what I want to do, Brenda. I just want to chill. That's why I'm choosing. That's why I said Costa Rica. I got to go there and experience it though first. I can make things more difficult than they need be. It really isn't as hard as you are making it. It's really quite simple. Unfortunately, you have so much stuff attached to it. You are creating a burden where there need not be one. You are creating a problem where none exists. You are causing yourself a great deal of upset for no reason. There is really no reason to fight or argue about it, to explain or demand an explanation. You are clear. You did not like what happened. It did not honor you. It was a violation of your boundaries. It was not in keeping with the agreement you made or the agreement someone else made with you. What is happening or has happened is not of your choice, nor is it of your making. So it's really very simple. Stop looking and asking for an explanation. Stop demanding that people do what they have already demonstrated an unwillingness or ability to do. Let me read that again. Stop demanding that people do. I'm gonna underscore this. This is a message for me. That's a message for me. Stop demanding that people do what they have already demonstrated an unwillingness or inability to do. Accept what has happened and decide what you are going to do about it. Once you make the decision that honors you, move on. You see, this is the tricky part, right? I'm going to pause here for a minute. Sometimes, and this is a message for me, sometimes I get so frustrated, right? Because sometimes I'm overwhelmed in my own life, right? And I just don't want to take on another thing. It's not that I can't do it. My mental state just doesn't want to deal with it, right? I'm having trouble dealing with some of the shit that I have to deal with, right? And so sometimes I look to other people to step in and do stuff in place of me doing it, right? Have a great weekend, Hillbilly. Enjoy your weekend. Sometimes, I reach out and I ask other people to do stuff because I just don't have the mental capacities to do it, right? And each time I have done that, I have experienced where someone can't do it, right? And it gets thrown back on me anyway, right? And I be so frustrated. And see, this is where I make my mistake. One, I keep asking, I keep demanding, and I need to stop doing that. Two, I need to decide what I'm going to do about it. If my mental capacities cannot do it, cannot take something on, I need to be setting my boundaries and just saying the fuck no. That's it. And this is where I'm stuck. Because once I make that decision, I'm supposed to honor myself and move on. But what I'm finding is I'm not honoring myself because I say no, I get frustrated. I don't want to deal with certain shit because my mental capacities are not fully there. Okay? They're all scrambled like eggs, scrambled eggs and shit. And I realize that even though I'm screaming no, right? What this says is I'm attaching too much stuff to it. I'm making these situations more difficult for myself than they need be. All I need to do is honor myself. So if I say raw, no, you cannot handle it. It shouldn't matter how angry somebody else gets. It shouldn't matter how fucking disappointed someone is in me, right? Because if I focus on them being angry and them being disappointed in me and them just pushing me to do something that I said I cannot do or don't want to do, right? I'm dishonoring myself. I have been dishonoring myself because my nose get pushed and I do the shit anyway. Even though I said I don't want to, or I said I'm not in the right mind frame to do it, right? I still do it. And then deep down inside, I get angry, I get frustrated, and I build resentment. This says because I'm attaching too much stuff to it. And I need to honor myself. And when people get mad at you for honoring yourself, you have to ask yourself, do they see me? Do they care about me? Do they respect me? Do they honor me? Are they hearing me? So let's get into it. Let's read what the rest of it says. Until today, you may have been prone to making the realities of your life a bit more difficult than they need be. Just for today, accept what you know and feel to be right for you without trying to convince others that it must be right for them. Today, I am devoted to seeing things plainly and keeping it simple. Why do we complicate things? Because we attach stuff to it. We do. We attach the ifs, the what ifs, the everything to it. They're going to be mad at me. If I don't do it, this is going to happen. We attach a lot of stuff to it. And all while not honoring ourselves. And then in yesterday's message, it says, when people ignore you, basically, and when you say no, you can't do something or you don't have the capacity to do something, and they ignore that and still push you to do it, they are putting themselves above you. They are putting their needs above your needs. And whose responsibility is it to prioritize your needs? You, me. I'm responsible for prioritizing my needs, my mental health, my care. It is my responsibility to prioritize that. And so that's what this message means to me. This is how I make things more complicated for myself because I attach too much stuff to it, right? Instead of just respecting and honoring myself and living in the space and the choice that I make and not caring who's mad about it. You see, one of the things that I've learned is no matter how much I do for people, no matter how much I do and have done, it is never going to be enough. They're going to still want. And when I say no, they're going to still be mad. Not thinking about, you know what? She's done enough. She's done a lot. Give her her time. Let her deal with what she's dealing with. Give her space. You know, people that come in and unpack the heavy weight and carry some of that for you, or take away some of the responsibilities that really isn't yours and deal with their own shit without putting it on you. Sometimes I just be needing a break. What's simple for other people? You know, that's the other thing that kills me. Somebody be like, you know, this is so simple, just do it. So if it's so simple, why don't you do it? And if it's not a big deal, why don't you do it? And you know, it hurts my feelings. It do. A lot of shit lately hurts my feelings, right? Because what I've noticed is people will need you to show up for them, and they get mad when you don't. And I got critical shit coming up. Critical shit coming up. And I'm dealing with a lot of it by myself. And still other people are reaching out to me asking me for shit. Don't ask me for shit. With love. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because give me a break. I don't care if you see me playing on social media. I don't give a fuck if you see me hanging out with my friends. I don't give a fuck. Give me a break. And this is what you have to think about in your life. Where do you stand as a priority in your life? Are you honoring yourself? It's deep. It got me thinking. You know, we walk around yelling, I love myself, but do we? Because if we did, we wouldn't put so much stuff on stuff. We wouldn't make stuff so hard for ourselves, right? And we would start paying attention when other people get angry at us for not being able to pull through or come through for them. I saw a post circulating around social media that said, people get mad when people don't stand up and support them and show up for them. But when you turn around and you look at other people's lives, look at them. Are they able to show up for themselves? Are they doing everything they need to do for themselves? If they are not, how can they show up for you? You know, it's deep. It is. May gonna have us thinking, well, May got me thinking because, you know, it's just a reminder because I read the book year over year, day over day. Okay. And it's just a constant reminder that I still have so much work to do. I do. Right? And I'm sure not just me, I'm sure there's a population of people out here that is trying to navigate their lives and honor themselves above everyone else. It's nothing wrong with that. So it's something to, you know, chew the fat on. You know, think about it as you navigate your life on a day-to-day basis. You know, sometimes you just got to say no. No explanation, nothing. And sometimes you got to stop asking other people to do stuff when you know that they don't have the ability to do it. Valerie said, that's why I say your appearance tells a story about your life. Elaborate more on that, Val, because how? How does your appearance tell a story about your life? It can. But it does it always? Does it always? It is a great message. I think it is. I think it is. And I need to listen. Is my pen out? Oh, yes, MTC. I need to listen to these messages and I need to execute on them. And one of the things that I've always struggled with, that I've gotten better with, is disappointing people that I love. Right? But what I'm also learning is that the same people I love disappoint me every time. And I don't think they do it on purpose. I think that they have just become accustomed to me being able to survive, me being able to navigate so much, right? And I don't think they do it on purpose. They just do it to because they believe that I can execute, right? So they're not hearing me when I say I cannot. I do not. But I'm dishonoring myself by not just saying no and just fucking leaving it at that. But it isn't, Pat. It isn't totally accepted. Not by some people. They'll be like, why? Just do it. Right? And it makes me think. It really makes me think. And I'm starting to believe that there's just a population of people that don't know how to love. They don't. They don't know how to love, and they're not trying to learn how to love better. They just are living in their comfort space. And so I don't know. It's always a journey. We're always healing and unpacking shit, but I don't know, because I don't know. People probably just gonna be mad at me, and I'm struggling with that. But I have to care for people as much as they care for me. I'm just saying, you know. And so that's the message today, y'all. May is the month of acceptance. We need to be paying attention to how we value our own selves, how we honor our own selves, and be true to ourselves. That's the fucking message for today. That's the message for today. This one still got shit in it, but these are good, but the flavor is so strong, it gives me a headache after a while. These, you see, they say rip zero because ain't nothing in it, just flavor. These are good. They make me a little lightheaded, but the flavor is not strong, so it don't give me a headache. I'm just saying. So this is why I have two. I tried to switch from this to this, but this is the flavor too strong for me. And I suck on it way too much. After a while, I can't deal with the flavor. I'm just saying. I don't know why I felt like I needed to explain that, but there it is. But that is our message for today. My stomach is growling, and I have a 10 o'clock meeting this morning that I need to attend to. And I need to fix myself something to eat before I do that meeting. But you guys have a beautiful Friday. Anybody got anything special planned this weekend? I know Aquanda's daughter is graduating on Sunday. Anybody else have anything planned for the weekend? Val, I looked up them Buffalo tickets on the train, and they pretty expensive right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Amtrak? Because I was trying to figure out what weekend I could hop my little happy ass over to Buffalo. But baby, them tickets, I'm like, what the fuck? Buffalo right there. I know it's a 6-hour train ride, but damn. I'm just saying, it's like right there. I feel like the prices have substantially jumped since the last time I took the train to Buffalo. Okay, Brandilla, you doing errands? Anybody else got anything fantastic going on this weekend? I got to do some paperwork. I got to get my life together. I got 1 month before this trial comes, and I just got to get my shit together. I do. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on this weekend, trying to figure out scraping these funds together. All right. I got to really focus on that because it's coming, y'all. It's coming. But you know what? Before I go, I did watch The Jinx. Anybody watch The Jinx on Netflix? Oh, okay, Val. Anybody watch The Jinx on Netflix? I was interested in it, but it was funny because originally The Jinx aired in 2015 on Netflix, and it has 6 episodes on part 1. Part 2 was just released, and so far there's 2 episodes out there. And The Jinx is really good. It's about this man, true story. This was back in the 80s, 70s. This guy, Robert Durst, who murdered a few people, he was getting out of jail. They couldn't get him on this. Oh my God. If y'all are into these crime documentaries or whatever, The Jinx is really good. His family is big real estate moguls. They own a lot of those buildings on Avenue of Americas, own a couple of buildings in Wall Street. And it's just amazing what this motherfucker was getting away with. Y'all got to watch this. Y'all got to watch it. It's called The Jinx, and it's on Netflix. The Strangers is coming. Ah! Yes! That's my shit. Thank you, Brandon. That is my shit. May 17th, but in the movies, or is it coming on Paramount or Peacock or something like that, Brandilla? Don't tell me it's going to the fucking movies May 17th. Damn it. I'm still waiting for Godzilla X Kong to come on one of these streaming services because I can't wait to see that shit. I love The Strangers. All right, but take a look at The Jinx because I'm just saying, oh, it's in theater, so I gotta wait. I don't really go to the movies anymore. It's very rare. I do when it's something I really, really want to see, but I don't know. I want to see The Strangers in my house because I want to turn the lights out. I want to be sitting on my couch. I want to just be munching. I want to be doing my thing while I watch it. All right. But yes, Valerie, I literally binged watched The Jinx. I watched all of part 1 and then the 2 episodes in part 2. I was glued to the TV because I was like, oh my God. Like motherfuckers like this are really walking around getting away with murder. And gruesome murders at that. All right. So take a look at it. And plus, if you look at the man, Robert Durst, he was old. He looked like somebody's grandfather. He looked like a professor. He didn't look like a murderer. He looked like somebody you could trust. I got the Fire Stick too, but I don't even bother with that anymore because, they wishy-washy lately. But that's a good point. I could go check my Fire Stick and see if Godzilla X Kong is on there yet. But the Fire Stick been iffy-washy lately. So, I haven't been relying on that. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to end my show because my stomach is really growling. I got to go. I got to go scramble me some eggs. I might. My stomach is really growling. I got some pastrami that I froze. I might take it out and defrost that shit and cook that up a little bit with some scrambled eggs and make a sandwich. That sounds good, y'all. That sounds yummy. That sounds yummy, But anyway, y'all, I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all out with some good vibes. Be safe over the weekend. Always move with love, peace, and blessings. All right, because you know what? No matter how low, even when you feel low, you can still go. And you can. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Make sure you give me the thumbs up, y'all. Hope you can still go. I never answer to no man. I still go. Exactly, Valerie. This is Coffee with Friends, and I'm Raw to D-Bone. Come back on Monday, y'all. Be safe this weekend. Get this message on the way out. Hey, hustle hard. Hey.
and I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, on the highway and in the driveway. Hey, nice hey. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredients. Hey. Better see what the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Hey. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no man, I still go. And I go, y'all. But y'all get the whole song today, because today is Friday. Go, 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 hey, hey, hey. Go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a hey. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push back, start a pain, and you find the door. Open it up, and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. Hey. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. And I go, y'all, and I go. I'm hard-headed as fuck. Peace, y'all. Yeah.